Module 6, coaching calls and accountability. Okay, let's talk about coaching calls and accountability. And one of the secrets to execution that I've learned over the years is accountability. Having a weekly stand up meeting with the people you report to directly and those who report to you, discussing how you went on the previous week with regard to your commitments, what your commitments are for the upcoming week, as well as addressing any areas that you need help or those you're working with need help, any roadblocks, etc. So having that weekly rhythm of that type of accountability really helps because it pushes you to finish, to complete, knowing that you've got to report back to somebody on how you've done and what your progress is. The same thing goes on monthly coaching calls. So I have a monthly coaching call and I talk about how the last month went, what our wins were or my wins were, the challenges of that month, and things where I need some help on, maybe just some outside advice, outside input. So it's important to do that also because we have blind spots. And sometimes we don't see those areas that other people can see clearer. So if I've been talking to a coach about this or that, they can give me some direction and they can remind me that I said I was going to do this and this and this, and that this was important. And they can ask me, well, why I haven't been doing that. Is that no longer important to you? And that could be a possibility. Maybe your goals and priorities have changed, and that's fine if that's the case. But if that isn't the case and you haven't done it, you've got to ask yourself, so what's stopping me from doing that? And what can I do differently this month or on a weekly basis to change, to get a different result? So that's been really good. That's something I also do as part of my 66-day challenge. So I'm on my second One Thing 66-day challenge. And what that is just a group of other people who have committed to developing a new habit. At the beginning of the year, my new habit was to complete the 5-minute journal every day so I could develop that habit of journaling in order to become more grateful and to be able to focus more on the positives, the wins, the things I have been able to get done, the progress I've been making, instead of lamenting, which is my character sometimes as an Enneagram 4, about what I haven't got done, what I haven't accomplished, or areas I haven't succeeded in. So that was a blessing. And this second challenge, I am working on developing a writing habit, quarter-hour writing. And I have a group that I check in with every week. I have a daily spreadsheet as well where I tick it off if I've done it. And again, just having that little level of accountability with other like-minded people in a small group setting has been great. If you've ever been in a small group in a church setting, you know the importance of having people you can talk to and share things with and just be real about different things, your wins, your struggles, so on and so forth, so that you can get that encouragement. The Bible says, let's encourage one another daily. And it's important that you surround yourself with other people who share your same values, who are like-minded, who are going in the same direction. We've heard it said that we're the sum of the 5 people we hang around with the most, our top 5 friends. So if you want to be, let's say, spiritual, it's good to get with other people who are. If you want to be successful, it's good to surround yourself with other people who are successful or who are striving to be successful. That community is a big part of that. Don't think of it as just accountability and reporting out. It is being part of a community of people because you're all trying to accomplish the same thing. So, for example, Catherine and I are on a weekly call where we talk about our client goals that we're working on, what we did this week, what we're working on for next week, what we need help in. We do the same thing for the work we're doing on Gold Street. And, sometimes you're going to have weeks where you don't get things done, and that's totally fine. Let's find out why. Let's encourage each other. Let's give each other some help if we need to. And again, just knowing that I have a call on Friday helps me during the week when I don't feel like doing this or that, because I want to at least have something to share. I want to have a couple of wins. I want to be able to show, hey, we made some progress here or here or here. And again, you're going to have weeks that happen that are crazy and you don't do that, but that's really, really important. So make sure you surround yourself with other people in a small community group where you can have both group accountability and one-on-one, with a coach, with a therapist, whoever it is for you. Anybody who's successful has a coach. Every athlete who's successful has a coach. Every actor or music singer has a coach. Every business professional that I know who's achieved at a high level has a coach. Even those who are considered coaches themselves, they still have somebody coaching them. So we all need to be coached by someone. And we should also be coaching other people, because when you coach and share with other people, you actually reinforce different things that you've learned in yourself. And I know a lot of times I am preaching to myself when I'm coaching and teaching, because I'm like, oh, yeah, I haven't been doing that. It's a good reminder. I need to do that. I need to set the example. I need to lead by example. So that's a real big part of execution. And if you don't have anyone you're accountable to, you will not execute. That's been my experience. So try and get in a weekly rhythm of accountability at the very least, and a monthly rhythm at least, or every other week with an actual life coach, business coach, whatever it is that you need coaching in. It'll help you to make sure that you're moving in the right direction and that you are being and doing your best. And that's what it's all about.